Hey folks, welcome back to the second Cup Diaries. I'm a wee bit late today. It's 12:30. It's the afternoon. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Walter and I went out for breakfast, or lunch actually, went out for lunch. Once a month we get to go to my old work, where I used to work, and we get treated to the retirement lunch. And we get to have whatever we like in the cafeteria, him and I, me and a guest, for lunch. So we did that today. And yes, I had a calzone and I had some chicken fingers. And Walter had whatever the fancy dinner was for the day. It was a lot of a la carte stuff. I think he had potato salad and regular salad and pulled pork. It looked like some kind of a pork. And he had a jalapeno cornbread muffin. He loves cornbread, but oh my God, it was spicy. Even bit my tongue a bit. And we brought back a coffee or two coffees. And yeah, so I'm just having my regular cup though that I left here this morning. This is actually my second cup from my morning coffee. Okay, so remember I said I was going to give you that lady's name, that YouTube channel? Well, I wrote it down here. It is Love from Liz, and it's at Liz Turnbull, okay? So I'm not putting that in the notes below, and if I do a podcast this week, I'll put her in there. But she did a great blocking video, her recent one, and it's really good. It's worth watching for sure. Oh, and I also posted yesterday the coupon code again for the box of socks pattern by Ann Hunt. She sponsored our giveaway this month for pattern prizes. She's giving us 2 patterns to give away, plus she's giving you guys all a coupon code, 20% off. Use the coupon code SOXALONG20, all one word, starting with a capital S, at capital SOXALONG 20. Okay, and that's 20% off. So those are the 2 announcements that I was going to give to you. I am thinking about doing a proper podcast this week or this weekend because I don't really think we're going to be heading out to the trailer this weekend. Boy, I sure sit funny, don't I? I sit kind of wonky. I lean all the time. I'm always leaning. Maybe because my hips always are hurting. Anyways, I don't think we're heading out to the trailer this weekend because we're headed for, get this, -1 and possibly snow. Okay, you heard it right here. Okay. The other day we had plus 37, plus 39 in Benoit. We had plus 37 Celsius, and now we might have -1 and snow. Oh my gosh. I'm blown away by the change in the weather around here. So I did find, though, the other thing I was going to share with you, did find the paper. Okay, so this was a while back when we had 288 members that were in the Socks Along 2025 on Ravelry, right? We've got almost 300 now, if not already 300. Okay, so this is when we had 288. We had 122 from the US, 84 Canadians. Now, get this, 3 from Ireland, 3 from the Netherlands, 4 from Sweden, 11 from the UK, England, 3 from Australia, 1 Czech, 1 Denmark, 1 Estonia, 1 Finland, 8 Germany, 1 Guernsey, and 1 from India. And actually the lady from India, hello Anita, she won a prize from me, one of my first prize winners on this channel. So, hi there, sweetie, how are you? And I know you watch once in a while because I see your comments. So I still haven't gotten any of my squares for May. I'm pretty pitiful. I haven't gotten any of my squares filled out for May. Isn't that bad? Oh, you guys, I'm not losing my mojo. I have to get my first pair of socks done, and then that triggers all of the little things, like the mini sweater, the memory square. I could do the Advent socks and the Halloween stocking, but those I left out at the trailer. And like I said, I don't think we're heading out this weekend. We're going to be getting definitely a thunderstorm because of the drastic change in the temperature. but we'll also be getting cold weather at night, which means that the trailer's not insulated. It will be cold out there. And I'm going to take, like I said, my daughter out on Tuesday. So I think that that's what we'll do. I'll just head out on Tuesday with her. Anywhoosie, what's it? I wanted to show you what I was working on last night. Yes, I was working on my socks, but I was working on this. Look at this blanket, you guys. This is my granny square. I guess you could call it my garter marler. No, I better not call it that because that's a West Knits thing. But yeah, all of my fingering leftovers held double with whatever comes out of the old bag. And there's some really small bits in here. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm just loving this so much. I've never made one of these. And I just had a hankering to, after making the garter marler for Cheryl, my daughter Cheryl. Oh, by the way, please, in your thoughts and prayers, my daughter Cheryl is just north of the city here, and they have fire happening, wildfires going between our city and her area. There are some fires in there, and we are fingers crossed that the winds do not push all that fire to her 80 acres of property. They've been wetting everything down, and I'm pretty sure the municipality will be evacuating them if they have to, but thoughts and prayers heading out to my girl here in Manitoba. Anyways, after I finished her sweater, I just still really wanted to use up even more scraps because I keep every little scrap. And I think by the time I am done this Mahusa blanket, I won't have any scraps left. I think so. And as you well know, I pretty much just buy yarn and wool just as I have projects for it, unless I've been gifted it or I've won it. And then that's a different story. But yeah, and I don't buy advent calendars like commercial ones from dyers or whatever because it's just not in the budget. Oh, are you watching? What was it I was watching? It was on YouTube, I think. It was like how to be rich, basically, right? What rich people do that poor people don't do. Or what rich people don't do that poor people do. A lot of rich people do not drink a lot of Tim Hortons or go out every day for coffee, they said, or go out every day to eat. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know that we're richer because we make our own coffee and tea, and we cook our own food. We don't go out, we don't do Uber Eats or skip the dishes or any of those services that will actually bring in your food. Because you can order at McDonald's and get a burger delivered to you for $30. If you like a $30 burger. I don't know if that's true, you guys, for cup price. Don't quote me on that, but I just know that those things. And HelloFresh is another one, where you can, and I mean, it's great for people that are working with, two-income families or whatever that are running constantly to have a HelloFresh or a skip to dishes once in a while. But I think it means they were talking about every single day. And yeah, just I was surprised that they said going out for coffee daily coffees, those very first coffee of the day where you have to stop and get coffee on the way to work. It's pricey. It's expensive. Even though it's expensive to buy, coffee and milk and, sugar or whatever you put in your coffee to make it at home, it's still a lot more expensive to do it at the store, at the restaurant. So I was pretty shocked. What do rich people don't do that poor people do? And one of them, and the very first number one was coffee out. And all the fancy coffees. Those ones that I don't call coffee, I call those dessert. I mean, seriously. With all the whipped cream and the chocolate and the drizzle and all that, that's not coffee. That's not a drink. That's a dessert. Mm-hmm. So I have been working. Oh, I also did a bunch on my sock. I am getting my socks done. Tonight we're going to a barbecue. Very, very good friend of Walter's. Oh, and Bev from my knitty friend is going to with her husband. We're going to a barbecue out of town. So I will be taking my little socks. See, I did get a little bit done. And I am using these little bulb markers to count my stitches. So I have 30 more rows approximately till I get to my heel. But I'll get that done pretty much at the barbecue, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure these folks, they're good enough friends that they don't mind if you sit and knit. Actually, I don't care. I will sit and knit anywhere. Isn't it Knit in Public weekend coming up? I think it might be in June. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't make this, if anybody wants to know. I did not make this. This is a Walmart special. I got it at the thrift store. And so is the dress. I got this dress at a thrift store. Here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to stand up and show you this really pretty dress, and then I'll tell you something special about it. Hang on one second. I don't want to drop your... No sleeves. And the funniest thing about this dress is, and about a lot of dresses and clothing that I find at the thrift store, it seems like whenever I find something I really, really like, and I bring it home, and I wash it up, and I go to wear it, and I start looking for tags, you guys, they're generally homemade dresses and clothes. It's a hoot. This dress was made by somebody, and yeah, homemade dress. Isn't it cute? And same with tops. I've had quite a few tops and pants where when you get it home and you go, look at it and you go, wait a minute, this is homemade. Someone made this pattern. And I think that just blows my mind that my favorites seem to be something that was homemade by someone who loved it and wore it and then put it in the thrift shop and shared it. And I bought it, and yeah. So isn't that funny? I don't know. Things go kind of in a funky little circle when it comes to me, I tell you. So I did get my necklace also cleaned last night. But the top part, the bail, it's called a bail that holds your pendant on, is won't go silver anymore. It's black. So, but that's okay. And I did my rings. And I've been wearing them because I was doing my crochet. So I was using them as a gauge for my tension. So that worked out really, really well. So what do you think? Do you think I should do a podcast this weekend while I'm in town? It's for all those people that don't watch, my vlogs, I guess. Because I did notice that I get a lot more views from the podcast than I do from these little vlogs. I think the daily vlogs, it's a certain type of person that has the time during the day to be able to sit and watch a quick 10, 15-minute vlog. Whereas the podcasts, I think it's like me too. I have certain days that I watch certain podcasts and I wait for them to pop on, throw them in my to watch later library, and then I just binge watch a whole bunch in a row. So I'm thinking I might just do a proper podcast, but I will be showing all the stuff again that I've been using, that I've been making right now. So the things that I've been sharing with you, like the gnomes and stuff like that, I'll be showing that on the podcast. So, but I guess I could. Been catching up on a lot of the podcasts that been popping up. Be sure to check out that Liz with Love, from Liz with Love, I believe I did. Sorry, I better get it right here so you guys know. There, it's on my book right now. Love from Liz, Liz. Yeah, very good podcaster. She's lovely. So yeah, go over and show her some love. Tell her I sent ya, if you like. Give her a subscribe. I don't think she's like a weekly podcaster or anything, but she sure has a great aesthetic, and she does very good shows, videos. Oh, speaking of very good videos, did you guys see Diane's last video? like from her yarn diet. Oh my God, Diane, My Pink Bathtub Knits, or My Pink Bathtub Diane is her podcast channel name. Go over and subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you have to. If you're doing the socks along, you guys, come on. Anyways, I was watching her show, and she was doing this whole thing where she was her conscience talking to herself, and then another person just came in and it was her again, and her editing skills are so cool. She looked like she had so much fun with that one. So yeah, I was really enjoying her podcast the other day. It came out 2 days ago, I think. So I'm gonna watch it again just to watch the interaction she has with her conscience. It was so cute. So you guys go ahead and check her out, please. And yeah, let her know how much you enjoyed it for sure, because I'm telling you, it was just hilarious. Yeah, it was very good. Very, very good. And yes, she is not on her yarn diet anymore, I believe. She's fallen off the wagon, the yarn wagon, or something like that. I don't know what you'd call it. Sorry if that was loud. So barbecue tonight, I'm taking homemade potato salad. Yep, made a whole bunch of homemade potato salad last night. And what else? Gonna take some Baja Rose with us. Walter likes that strawberry liqueur, kind of a liqueur / creamy booze drink. I don't know what you'd call it. Baja Rosa. Yep, so we're gonna go and check that out. Chewy's welcome as well, so Chewy will be coming. I believe the people we're going to see, they have not roommates. What do they call them? Boarders, I guess, that have a small dog like Chewy, so Chewy will have a good time. Yeah, so the fires are still burning away here in Manitoba, or here in Canada, actually, all over Canada. Like I said, keep us in your thoughts and prayers for all those guys. Out by the trailer, actually, just north of the trailer, Lac du Bonnet has fires happening. And south of us, there's fires happening. But I don't know if you knew this, but where I am in Pinawa, where the trailer is, we're surrounded by water. We have the channel and then the river, and it goes all the way around. And we're almost like on a peninsula almost, surrounded by the rivers. So we're pretty, knock on wood, we're pretty safe for now. But there's only one road in and out of town too. So, if they had to evacuate it, it'd be pretty rough. But yeah, being so close to the water there too, it shouldn't be a problem for forest fires for us. But all over through the Whiteshell and stuff, we're going to be getting a lot of forest fires. And hopefully if this rain comes this weekend is good, as long as it doesn't come with a lot of lightning strikes, because that's pretty much what starts the fires for sure. If it's not careless humans, then it's definitely going to be lightning strikes. So yeah, my heart goes out to those guys that have to get evacuated. And hopefully this year the smoke won't be too bad. I know that I believe it's New York gets smoked out every time we're on fire. I know North Dakota will get our smoke too, but we get their water. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to let you go here, and I'm going to get working on my socks. I'm going to get cleaned up, maybe have a little nanny nap, because it's later in the afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock. And yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.